It's June 26th once again, north of Hartselle on Road 15, and as you can see there's not a whole lot here. There's an occasional house dotting the hillside, a lot of emptiness, and what's interesting is that out of nowhere is a playground. What's it doing here? I suppose the few people that live around here use it, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't look like this area gets much use to me. It's June 26th and it's about 5 o'clock in the evening, and I've settled down for the night. I'm pretty close to Boreas Pass. In fact, that might be it up there, which is pretty close to Breckenridge. Anyway, this is sort of what I'm looking at here tonight. Nice little creek and everything, and more of the same here. And right up yonder here is my campsite. Looks like a pretty good one to me. Literally about no more than 100 yards away is a Forest Service campground where you can pay $12 for a picnic table and a parking bumper. And I thought, well, that's ridiculous. I'm in the National Forest here, and about 100 yards away there's this pretty decent area here. It's been used before by somebody else, obviously. Fire pits and everything. But this will be my home for tonight. Got some tunes going. I'll get the prunes out here in a little bit too. July 5th, just starting up Loveland Pass. I've been climbing all day up that. Glad to be away from the interstate now. Started off at about 5,200 feet, and now I don't know what my elevation is now, but I'll end up at 11,990 here shortly. 4 miles. It's July 6th and I'm on the top of Ute Pass, just a little north of Silverthorne, Colorado, and it's very nice up here. One note of interest is that today is July 6th, started on June 1st, and this is my first day of rain. I'd say I'm pretty lucky, so even then it's stopped for now, so I still have to go over there, and so I'm not sure what I'm going to get over there. July 6th, I'm out here at the Williams Reservoir. about 15 miles south of Kremling, Colorado. And it is my first rainy day. It's pretty gray and gloomy out there. So this is kind of what, I've been in my tent here for a couple hours now just to get out of the rain, and there's my little radio. Thank God for it. Holy cow. I go crazy otherwise. I've already cooked up some food. I'm breaking all the rules. Got all my food in the tent. Right now I'm working on my journal. And you can hear the pitter-patter of the rain. This tent is a new tent. The other one, the zippers would not work. Oh boy. And there's me, having a good time. Time to get back to the journal. July 7th, just north of or west of Kremling, and I'm biking here, one of the county roads. One of the fun things as you're biking is to see the scenery open up ahead of you, and that's what's ahead of me right now. Kind of fun to look at. Nice pleasant road, good conditions, no dust today because of the rain yesterday. July 7th, just came out of Kremling, west of Kremling, and just came down that road, and this is what opened up to me here. This is called Gore Canyon, and that's the Colorado River down below. It was pretty awesome to come around the corner and see this. Almost feels like you're right in front of it. Kind of like the Grand Canyon in a way, only on a much smaller scale, of course. And that's a railroad track down there. July 9th, I'm here at Steamboat Springs Campground, just north of Steamboat Springs, about 35 or 40 miles or so. And it's nighttime, and getting ready to crawl in there. What do we got going here tonight? That's the first thing I do every night. First thing I do when I get to the campground or camp spot or whatever it is I'm staying is pitch the tent, get everything set up. And that's what's going on in there. And that's pretty nice here. You look at all this wilderness, you'd think that there'd be a place to camp in the woods. Man, I looked and looked and looked, and there are ranches everywhere. And so, rather than risk getting kicked out of someone's yard at 2 in the morning, I'm at this campground, which is nice. Got a shower tonight. I needed one. Just got done eating dinner, and I ate a whole bag of those without even thinking about it. I could probably use the second one, actually.